Salam, Phoenix Ramadan L. Jackson, back in the light of Brazeera Cyber Network. And I'd like to start this program off by saying, Happy Virgo New Moon. And I want to especially recognize and give a shout out to 3 of my favorite Virgoians. My Mamal baby, Hamza Salahuddin Ahmed, Mikhail Jackson, and my daddy. Anyway, I love you all very much, okay? So we're going to talk about love. Oh, I was inspired to do this program because of what Maya Angelou, okay, said, and that is, you can only trust the heart. And I began to think about that, ponder on that, and it was like, yeah, she is absolutely right, as she was always absolutely right. Anyway, I love you, Maya. I love you so much, Water Angel. Anyway, so I want to do a program on that, especially for Virgo, because this is a very heavy laden new moon, heavy laden with love. Okay, so kiss to all of you, kiss to all y'all lovers. Okay, anyway, so we're gonna get started. So recognition, okay, of love starts in the heart. Okay, it comes directly from the heart. Let me see. Okay, it comes from the heart. Okay, yeah, recognition starts with love from the heart. Because when the heart is open, it connects with everything. Okay? It connects with everything in creation. And thus feels a sense of empathy and compassion for all things in creation. It is very sensitive, like, you know, the birds. When the birds, you know, if you walk up on a flock of birds that are, not pigeons, you know, pigeons that are accustomed to being with humans, you walk up on them or something, they don't fly away, they're waiting for some breadcrumbs, right? But birds that are not accustomed to being with people, they can sense the slightest little movement. You know, you breathe too deeply and they're ready to fly away. Well, the heart is the same way. When it's open, okay, the slightest little, it can sense the slightest little vibration and it will respond to that, right? So that's why a person with an open heart, they're very sensitive, you know. They're very, you know, very caring. They're very empathetic and they're very compassionate for all things in creation. And they extend love toward all things, okay? And will seek to preserve and protect it by any means possible, by any means universally possible, because they don't want to disturb any other aspect of life or harm any other aspect of life, trying to modify or create or protect another aspect of life. Okay, they want to keep it in balance so that they can protect life and at the same time protect their own heart. Okay, because a person with an open heart, of course, I said, is very, very sensitive, and they can feel, you know, they feel the very, you know, empathetic for creation, and if they feel something is not right, it hurts them when they cannot correct it. Okay, oh, they cannot help it. They cannot help, you know, stop the suffering of others, you know, because they're connected, okay, and they feel the pain. It hurts them, okay. Anyway, so they want to stop it by any universally means that is universally acceptable. The heart feels for all things. It is sensitive to all things, and those with an open heart. Okay, it has to. That's why it's important to have an open heart. Those with a closed heart won't feel a damn thing. They won't feel nothing. Okay, they don't care if 100 fall to the left and 100 fall to the right, or 100 fall to the right and 100 fall to the left. They're not gonna feel nothing because their heart is closed. Right? It's like a rock. solid like a rock. You know, so, anyway. Okay, okay, now, okay, cultures, let's say, okay, they feel sensitive to all, all things. Okay, the heart was, in the past, the heart was sacrificed, right? And it was ripped out of the living being, the living body, and it was sacrificed to the gods, okay? And so, and then those who sacrificed the person, they would drink the blood of the heart, and drink the blood of the person that was sacrificed. And why would they do that? Because they felt that they drank the blood of the person's heart, the person whose heart was sacrificed to the God, then they would be connected to that heart. Then they would be connected to the God, okay? And then they could, being connected to the God, they could rule as gods over God's subjects, right? Because they are godly, having drank the blood of others, because they now what? Filled with the blood, okay? Now, and the blood is holy, right? Because it was sacrificed, the heart was sacrificed to God, right? Okay. So, and they would rule mercilessly because they felt they could, right? And those were the ones with what? The closed heart. They could cover their closed heart by blood, right? They could clothe their they could clothe their closed heart in blood, right? Yeah. Okay. So that's what the blood sacrifice. Now, and often those were the tyrants, right? The merciless rulers, okay? And who had no real humanity. But they didn't have to have humanity, right? They were gods, right? Okay. So they believe. Anyway. Okay. So they felt they were able to rule by divine right. Okay, over the people with the open hearts, those who were sensitive. And can you imagine that? The people who close hearts ruling over the people with the open hearts, and if the people with the open hearts are seeing all that, the pain and suffering, can you imagine the amount of suffering they experience, the pain they experience, okay? Because when the person, as we said, when the person has an open heart, they're connected to everything. They feel empathy and compassion for all things. Their heart is connected to that person. So therefore, or the rainforest, or the water, or the air, the birds, the bees, the flowers, and the trees. They're connected to all that. They're connected to life, okay? So when life is hurt, their heart hurts. And they, it saddens them. It doesn't bring them joy. Okay. Anyway, so such was the power of the heart. Okay, to feel and be connected to all things, and that's why you can trust the heart. If the heart is open, it's gonna care. It's gonna try to help. It's gonna do whatever it can to help. If it's closed, it ain't going to do a damn thing. It ain't going to care. Okay? It might flip the bird. Okay? That's what it might do. Is it ain't their problem. Okay? We see what's going on in Ferguson. You see all the protests. Okay? You see what's going on with the gentleman who was, the chokehold in, I believe, Staten Island. Okay? Yeah, Staten Island. And the Michael Brown, who was, murdered and left in a pool of blood, okay, for what, 4 hours, so that's a sign of a cold heart, okay, and, and you see the difference of an open heart by the millions of people that are protesting, okay, from all around the world, okay, by those with against those with closed hearts, and who have closed hearts, who are, anyway, I don't want to go there because full moon we're talking about love too, but we're still talking about the heart, okay? So anyway, so we see the difference, and those people, there are millions of people that are protesting all over the world, and so you can see the amount of people who have open hearts. Okay? The people, there's still love in the world. A lot of love, because a lot of people care. They do. They're demonstrating their open, the fact that they have an open heart, and they're doing what is universally acceptable. And I'm not talking about universally acceptable to man. No. Hell no. Fuck no. I'm not talking about what's universally acceptable to man. Okay? I'm talking about what is universally acceptable to life. Okay? Because life is bigger than man. Now, I do mean be, by all means, compassionate to your fellow man. But nobody is here to please man, any man. Okay? You please the will of, of Allah, subhanahu wa ta'ala. And by pleasing Allah, do what's right for man, what is universally acceptable, for all, caring for all, and a person with an open heart is connected to, who's connected, demonstrates that. They don't have any disconnection. They don't hate their white brother. They don't hate their black brother. They love being with their black brother. They love being with their white brother. They love being with their Arab brother. They love being with their Christian brother. They love being with their Muslim brother, their Jewish brother. And this is very important to draw attention to. Zionism is not Judaism. It's not. So when you hear anyone say anything negative about, a Jew, or Judaism, cover your ears, walk away, because that is just not the case. Jews are very, very good people, and they've taken a lot of slack, a lot of flack rather, throughout the years, because remember, first it was Judaism is like the granddaddy of Christianity and Islam. It's the great granddaddy. Okay, so we as Muslims and we as Christians have to look out for your granddaddy and my great granddaddy of religions. Okay, so when you hear somebody saying something bad about a Jew, okay, like the rumors that used to go around, the Jews are stingy, the Jews are this, the Jews are kill Christ, the Jews did, no, that's not the case, okay? That's just not the case. Jews are just as, good, spiritually good as Christians and Muslims, okay? So don't believe that. We gotta we gotta protect our granddaddy. My great granddaddy, your granddaddy, Christian, your granddaddy, Muslim, your great granddaddy. And like the elderly, like all the elderly, we gotta, look out for, check in on them, okay? Because they are the elderly. We gotta look out for our elderly as it relates to spirituality. So, and I heard in France, that some Jews feel so, concerned that many of them sometimes won't leave their house. So we've got to check on them and make sure they're okay and let everybody know, no, Jews are not bad, okay? So make no mistake about that, okay? Anyway, have an open heart to the Jews. My great granddaddy, okay? Your granddaddy. Anyway, okay. So, I love you, great granddaddy. Anyway, okay, so the power of the heart can connect with anything, right? I mean, it connects with all things, and it feels for that, okay? And vice versa, the one with the closed heart, okay? So we see a lot of them, people protesting. I hope I went all right, did that. I gotta find my place. Okay, oh man, okay, oh, we said that, okay. Oh, I hope anyway, I'm just going, okay. Such was the belief, whatever am I, okay. The power of the heart. I think I said about the ones who are disconnected. Oh, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take a break, and I'll be back. I'm 14. Okay, I'm gonna be back and I'm gonna catch up to. I'm gonna look at this video. I'm gonna see where I'm at, and I'll get back with you. Okay, in video 2. Until then, Salam Alaikum, Phoenix Ramadan. I'm getting out of the light of Al Brazeera Cyber Network. Okay, and I'll see you in hopefully 2 minutes. Well, I'll see where I'm at.